Hi there, I'm Scott Milton with Ace LA's Custom Canopies here for another Ace Points painting tip. This time I want to talk to you about the holders that I use to paint my canopies with. When you're going to paint a canopy, you've got to be able to put it on something. You can't hold it with your hands. And so after some trial and error, I felt like PVC pipe offered the best medium to use to create my stands with. So if you look here, you can see that I have many stands for all the different types of canopies out here. I've got my line ones, the Vibe 50s, Stratus, Logos, Heinzlets, every one of them here, okay? So as you can see, I have one of my canopies on a stand right now, drying. The reason that I've got them in the wall is because, especially when it comes to the clear coating, not necessarily when you're painting, but when it comes to the clear coating, until you really know what you're doing, and even then, we all still get runs, you don't want to put a canopy like this up and down, because you have no real ability to run or to rotate the canopy to get the run out, to run the run out of the canopy. So when I put the canopy up on the wall like this, if I get a run that's starting to run this way, I simply rotate the canopy over. It allows the run to run back, and you can work a run out by spending enough time with it. And even if I don't have a run, when I put that final coat on and it's good and heavy, I will rotate this canopy. I'll stay in here and rotate it about every 30 seconds for the first couple of minutes. Then I'll rotate it probably every minute for another 5 minutes or so, and just keep on until it's set and starting to dry well. Okay? So it's just a great device to use. PVC offers a great medium, and as you can see, each canopy is custom fit to the PVC. And you also see I use a piece of tape here. When it comes to the final clearing especially, I'll use a piece of tape to make sure the canopy stays on the holder, just so that something doesn't happen to cause it to fall off. And that's just tape you can get from Walmart, this regular two-sided tape. Okay, so what we're going to do is go over to my hobby shop and I'm going to show you exactly how to do one. Okay, follow me. Okay, what we're going to do is a stand for a T-Rex 700E canopy. I have one here. This is just regular old half-inch PVC pipe. Go down to the hardware store and buy 12-foot sections or whatever it is you want to keep handy here. And then the typical things you'll need is one T, and then you'll need 2 of these 4-ways, and then you'll just cut small strips, but you'll do that as you go along. So what I do, and I've already kind of marked these where they go, start with the nose, take this and place it up in front to where it hits the front of the canopy. Alright, now I'm going to take the first T section and put it in here, and we want to create a bottom and a top piece that will fit against this way. So as I said, I've already done that here. And you really don't need to glue these things together. You can if you want to, but you press them good and hammer them in there, they're going to do just fine. Okay, so this is the top piece. This is the bottom. And I don't know if you can see it, but they are angled. Okay, once I got the length, determined the length that I needed, then I angled them. So we'll press these in. Then that should fit fairly nicely right here, okay, against the top and bottom of the canopy. Then we take another section, move back. Now I want to spread the canopy a little bit to where it's held on there nice and firm. So we're going to put another T and go the opposite direction. And again, I've already fitted these. You know, you would just take and put it in here and then look at approximately the length that you need, and then cut a couple of strips and just start playing with it. But I've already cut these. So I'm going to put these in. Not exactly sure which way they're supposed to go at the moment. Okay, but we'll slide that in there. Okay, and that tends to flare the canopy apart a little bit, get some pressure on it so it's held on there. Then when you put your strips of tape, of course, it's going to be very secure for whatever you're doing. Then the last thing is just to put your handle on that you'll use to hold it with, and then you have a nice holder to be able to paint and work with. The only other item you'll need to do this is obviously a cutter. You can get these at any hardware store. You probably have one already. But just a simple cutter, or you could even use a saw. But these are really handy devices. It makes your painting go a lot much smoother. And so hopefully you'll find that helpful. You can, if you have another creative idea that you might want to tell me about and others, be sure to PM me and we can go from there. So I'm Scott Milton, again with Ace Custom Canopies and another Ace Points painting tip. We'll see you next time.